Hi, I'm Big D, world's worst woodworker. Today, in my shop, I have a friend.
My name is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. Welcome to the shop. What are we going to do today?
We're going to make some signs, pallet wood, rustic signs.
Rustic pallet wood signs.
Since this is a pallet wood project, the first order of business was to send Aaron to the wood pile. Once he chose his pieces, then it was over to the thickness planer, where we got everything nice and smooth. After that, we headed over to the table saw. The first thing you want to do, as you'll see here, is to make sure your saw blade is set at the right height. Please be sure to read, obey, and follow carefully all safety instructions that come with your equipment.
I'm going to get some clamps.
After we got everything put together with clamps, we went over to the chop saw and cut 2 3/4 inch strips. These are for gluing and screwing, and then we went back over to the boards and attached these to the back. We use number 6 countersinks, but we use number 8 screws, simple 3/4 inch wood screws. And we cleaned up the glue squeeze out just to keep everything nice and neat. However, remember, this is a rustic pallet wood project. It is not fine furniture, so it's really not going to matter if just a little bit of glue is showing.
Now we get to wait for the glue to dry.
One thing I want to point out here is that due to the imperfections in different pieces of the pallet wood to keep it really rustic, to keep the layout the way we wanted it, we denoted the areas with arrows and numbered the pieces 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 since we used 5 boards. This kept us in our order of the pieces, and it kept us on top and bottom with our arrows. And then we had our final finished pieces. And these are what they look like prior to any finish going on, and I think they turned out very, very well. We had some rough sawn spots where we were going to get that out with sanding, and then it was to do exactly that. And we grabbed a couple of sanders and some 80 grit sandpaper just to knock off the real rough areas. Again, this is rustic. We wanted it relatively smooth, because later on, at a later date, we intend to put some vinyl lettering on these once the finish is totally dry, and we'll cover it with a few coats of spray lacquer. So some 80 grit sandpaper, just knock off the rough stuff and we're good to go. And then we applied an antique mahogany stain to this. Very simple. I think the worst problem we had was trying to get these latex gloves on, but make sure you're in a well ventilated area, and I would definitely wear gloves when applying any kind of a finish. And then I came back later after the wood stain had completely dried, went back over it with a light coat of sanding, and then once I had done that, I went back over that again with another coat of the stain, and then simply just make sure I wiped it off very good with a rag. In all, we made 2 of these signs in the squares with 5 boards each. These are about 24 inches long, and then we made 2 single boards also. And again, later on, we're going to come back and put some vinyl lettering on these. As always, I am the world's worst woodworker. Thank you for visiting with us today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share, and check back often to see what new videos we have available. Have a good day.
I'm gonna get some clamps.